Hey everybody, it's me. I'm back. Brewers might be eliminated, which makes me sad, but I'm back. I'm here to play some Immaculate Grid. I want to go for that low rarity score. I will say I'm thrilled about the season. It was very cool to watch. It was very cool to bond with my wife. It was the first season we really watched baseball together. So I had a great time. I'll probably take a few games off as I typically do, and then get into probably at the ALCS or in the LCS. I'll get back into it. But for now, I will play Immaculate Grid because I want to do it for you, the people who watch, and because of the one commenter who said, "I don't know why I tune in to watch some guy talk about players I've never heard of before, but I just keep coming back." And so that's for that guy and for all of you. Um, I really appreciate being able to share these grids with y'all. Let's see here. Hitting that, hitting that. Low value production. I don't have a producer here. Hit and refresh, and let's play. All right. So we got the Kansas City Royals, who will match up with the Kansas City A's, who could also be the Philadelphia or Oakland A's, Chicago Cubs, and Baltimore Orioles. And then we're also lining that up on 30 stolen bases and 200 hits in a year. That'll be interesting. Huh. Yeah, this has got me thinking. There's a lot of is there a lot of tricky ones and ones where I don't have a ton of confidence. Let's okay, let's roll. Um 200 hits in a season. I'm gonna go with Knapp. His 1901 season with the Philadelphia A's. He had like 220 hits or something. Maybe more. He hit like 420. It was an insane year. Okay, he gets 4%. 30 stolen bases. Probably shouldn't go with Ricky Henderson there. Should probably think of someone better. But of course, the A's, the Moneyball A's, weren't stealing a lot of bases, so maybe Burt Campaneris, he'll work. I'll come back to that one. Man, all of these are. It's gonna be a tough one. I'm projecting this will be a tough one. Um, 200 hits over here. Let's see. Man, I gotta believe like Cap Anson will work. Ooh, how about Honey Zimmerman? Yeah, 0.3%. And 200 hits for the Orioles. Orioles equals Browns equals George Sisler, so I could go that route. I'm pretty sure Heine Manish will work. Um, Possibly Goose Goslin as well. How about BJ Surhoff, former Milwaukee Brewer? He had 207 hits. I want to say that's the number. For some reason, that number is sticking out, but it was over 200 hits in 1999. Takes 2%. Okay, that was a little higher than I thought, but probably better than George Sisler. And maybe lower than Hattie Manish, but I'm not 100%. I don't know when they were good with the Senators and Browns. I kind of mix those up a little bit. Let's see here. Orioles and Royals. Interesting combination. Mr. Marlin will work. He definitely played for both teams. Takes 4%. Um, Go with Milwaukee or at least Wisconsin native. I don't know about Milwaukee, but Wisconsin native Mark Reselanek for Kansas City A's and, or excuse me, Kansas City Royals and Chicago Cubs. He definitely played for both teams. He takes 2%. And then for A's and Royal, I think Vida Blue briefly played for the Royals. I think I mentioned that just a couple. couple podcasts ago. Is this a podcast? I don't know. I don't think anyone would listen to it without the visual effects, so it's probably not a podcast. Matt Stairs will work. Kevin Apier will work. I think Vita Blue will work. Uh, David DeJesus will work. Johnny Damon works. A lot of options. Now that I'm spelling them out. Let's see. Of those, pretty sure on Vita Blue. Yeah, he takes 3%. Okay, so not any bad ones so far, but not any great ones either. There's definitely like room for improvement on these, but right now I'm rocking let's see, 4, 8, 10, 12, 15 and change. Okay. Just counting it all out. But now I gotta get some 30 stolen base seasons. Let's go Kiki Kueller. Actually, I think he did it with both teams, both the Pirates and Cubs. Goes 0.5%. Um, 30 stolen bases because you got Ricky Henderson, but then you also have the Moneyball teams just weren't running a lot. Um, and I'm trying to think of like should I know? I want to say Eddie Collins maybe was a pretty good base stealer. Not sure if Ty Cobb was still stealing 30 bases a year. Probably not by that point. It was like the very end of his career. But I think Eddie Collins will work. Let's get another. This will be my fourth black and white photo. If Collins actually did it, goes 1%. Knapp actually got me on 30 stolen bases once because he never stole 30 bases. He maxed out at 29. All right. So after all that, I am now down to 30 stolen bases with the Baltimore Orioles or St. Louis Browns. And trying to think of people who might have done that. Brady Anderson did. Brady Anderson would work. Cedric Mullins will work. He stole 30 bases. He had a 30-30 season just a couple of years ago. I think he'll probably be the most popular choice. I want to say Jonathan VR. Did he swing into Baltimore and steal 30 bases after leaving the Brewers? Maybe. Um, but I don't have a ton of confidence on that one. Ken Singleton is a name of a guy who might have stolen 30 bases, but Earl Weaver was not really about stealing bases, I don't think. Um, I don't know how much of a base stealer George Sisler was, but he wasn't a power hitter. He was a first baseman, but not a big power hitter. Piece of me really thinks he had to have gotten to 30 stolen bases, and he's probably a decently popular pick with 200 hits. Um, and yeah, some of the other Oriole greats, like I am not able to say with any kind of confidence that like Paul Blair got there, or I don't think Grich got there. I don't think Belanger got there. Bellinger, however you say his name. Robinson. None of those guys. When did the Orioles ever have speedsters? Like Brady Anderson and Roberto Alomar? And then fast forward to Cedric Mullins? Is that really it? I'm gonna try for a fifth. I'm gonna go George Sisler. I think he had some speed, and I was right. Sisler works and gets 1%. So I end up with 17, which is pretty good. 26 names I could have come up with. Only eight A's 200 hit seasons. So actually getting 4% with Nap Zoe, uh, pretty good. I was never going to get Wally Moses or Doc Kramer. I think if I thought hard enough, I was going to get Tejada for that 02 season because he didn't draw a ton of walks and he had a great season otherwise, which usually translates to 200 hits. Fox or Simmons, I definitely could have gotten. Home Run Baker, I was not going to get, but he had exactly 200 hits. I was not going to get this Bill Lamar guy either. So, uh, very surprising that only 8 people have ever gotten 200 hits as a member of the various A's franchises. And then because I was struggling with it, let's see all the Orioles who've gotten to 30 stolen bases. Jorge Mateo, I guess, the last couple of years. Mullins, a couple of years before that. I was right about VR. I didn't say Brian Roberts. I should have been able to come up with him. Should have been able to come with Delino Shields as well. Brady Anderson, I did say. Luis Aparicio, I probably should have gotten. Yeah, Sisler was stealing 30 plus 4 years. And I don't think I was ever going to get any of these people for the Browns. Still 50 bases 1 year. Man, he was still on 40 and 50 bases when he was getting over 240 hits. That was the record until Ichiro broke it with 257 hits. All right. Well, I learned some stuff today. So, but still pretty good rarity score. I will take it. Once again, if you want to console me in the loss of the Brewers, feel free to check out my book, Baseball's Most Fun Frivolities, which is in the linked in the description for the video down below. And enjoy the rest of the postseason. I'll probably join you in a few days here once I recover from Brewers loss. But love playing this with y'all, and I will be back at it tomorrow. Peace.